Oh, we're gonna hop right into it. We're gonna get right into it. Let's go.
The color of your cat does matter. Stop getting any color cats. If you want your house to be more protected spiritually and physically, get you a black cat. If you want to bring the energy of purity, cleanliness, and peace in your house, get you a white cat. If you're trying to bring kindful, playful, childlike energy into your home, get you a tuxedo type cat. If you're trying to bring luckiness into your home, go get you a calico cat. If you want to bring a positive leadership type energy into your home, go get you a ginger cat, man. Stop just getting any color cat. Every cat got their own properties, man. Comment in the comment section what kind of cat you got, bro. Peace.
I don't have a cat, but if I was to get a cat, it would have to be black. You know, just saying. I go with all black cat, man. That's a vibe. I need one for real.
This is a lot of y'all right now. Y'all got a serpent that's in y'all ears so deep that y'all need it spiritually, surgically removed. Every time you're on the right path and you're doing good for your life, here come that serpent in the ear. You was going right, but now they try to steer you left. Or that one friend, only thing they want to do is party, but you got goals. You got plans, but they want you to come out and have fun. It's just one party, right? But that one party turns into a party spree. You gotta remove those people out of your life that the only reason that they around you is when y'all bonding off of doing something negative. Whether they only link with you when you're doing extracurricular activities, when y'all going on sneaky link plays, or y'all doing something that you know you're not supposed to be doing. And those be the people that you gotta be aware of. You can't let them have this much influence over you. Where they burrow so deep, now you gotta have a spiritual surgery. I'm curious though, y'all let me know what y'all think about removing the snake from your ear in the comments. Like or follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. So y'all remember when here go a fact about nature that you probably did not know. How the river terrain is formed. See right here, y'all have two beavers that decide to make a dam. But the dam changed the water flow. And as the beavers transcend, the water flow is still changed. But that slight water flow has a greater effect on the terrain. See, as the water pressure comes, it forces the other side of the land to move. And that continuously happens all the way down the stream. And what the red flags are is where the water pressure pushes the land in. Which according to my calculation, they call these fractals. Now let's see what this look like in real life. Y'all seeing this in real time, rivers actually changing from these fractals. And now I know how the river terrain is formed. Now I know I can't be the only person who this is my first time knowing how rivers is formed. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And remember, if y'all want to know how to get that bag off of social media, comment down below ATM. I'm gonna send it directly to you. Here go a fact about nature that you probably did not know.
If you shot a bullet at ancient armor, some people think it could actually stop the impact. But armor like chainmail was designed to block slashing swords. And plate armor was even better at deflecting strikes, by spreading the blunt force across more area, lessening its impact. But these materials weren't very good at stopping arrows, which had enough energy to enter the armor, so a bullet would have no trouble going right through. If you shot...
Y'all need to start back going outside and connecting with the earth, because they replaced the sole of your feet, the actual sole of your feet, with these rubber soles. So they're really disconnecting you from earth. They're disconnecting you from the very land that your ancestors had passed away in. So the energy of your ancestors is literally in the ground. So in order to retrieve this energy, you have to go back and connect. I understand Jordans is fire. I understand Nikes is fire. But that's not what your ancestors used to do. Your ancestors used to walk around barefooted. So all the energy from them are in the ground. They are buried in the ground. All of the energy, their blood, all of that went in the ground. So if you want to get your soul back and retrieve your soul and all the energy from the earth, you need to start back doing this. Take time out your day to come out here and connect, bro. There's so many energy in the earth and the planet for you. You need to start taking that a little more serious, or you will be out here blind with no energy, trying to figure out life. Go back and connect and get all this energy that your ancestors left behind, bro. So you can really figure out who you are, man. Peace, y'all boy. Ashe. Tap in. Follow We Can See online if y'all want more of these videos to try to help y'all on y'all spiritual journey. And follow these pages that I'm posting this video on at Arcades Can See if y'all boy want more. I'm going to be putting y'all on game about a lot more shit, bro. Y'all need to start back going outside and connect.
Alright. Yeah, he right though, man. If you're not outside, getting that sunlight, pinning your feet in the grass, come on, man. You gotta do that. At least if you're not gonna put your feet in the grass, you know, just walk around in the sun at least. At least do that. You know? Get some of them toxins out of you, because you know if you eating bad, you at least go sweat in the sun for a little minute, you know? Please. You know, take care of yourself for real.
But what is an aura? An electromagnetic force field around you. Where does the term magic come from? Magnetic. Magic is the science of the magnetic realm. And you have an electromagnetic force field around you called an aura. But you don't believe in magic though. And that's dangerous. Because you are a Skywalker. You're not from here. For you to accept that you are God and the goddess, you have to accept that you're a Skywalker, that you're not even from here. This is your true story. You come from the Sirius star system, 19th galaxy. Right now, we are in the 999th galaxy of the 9th universe. Each universe has 999 galaxies in it. We are in the 9th universe. All right, right now. And this planet Earth is located in the 999th galaxy in the 9th universe. Okay? But we come from the 19th galaxy in this 9th universe, which is where Sirius X is located. We come from the Sirius star system. And you can see the Sirius star system every night when you go outside and look clean up. You can see the galaxy. You can see the 19th galaxy. Every galaxy and universe is in the sky.
Die for knowledge.
But what is an aura? An electromagnetic.
Sure, I always had like thinking for real, you know? Whether you don't believe him or not, you get to think of like, oh, he might be on to something. All right, real.
He got it. Yeah, that's them new AI legs. Y'all niggas ain't got these. Y'all gotta get some of these. These bitches don't fall over. You ain't never had a nigga with you that's just, he unclumsy. He just can't fall. Good knock, yeah. Ask him where's mama at. Get to putting the feet, yeah. Put your feet on him. Yeah, that nigga, he unfallable. I like where they going with this. Can they carry the dope up the steps?
That is a weird.
Can they deliver the, yeah, bring me a blunt up the steps, sir. He got it.
Stop and listen carefully. If you get fat, people think you eat too much. If you lose weight, people think you are sick. If you dress well, you show off. If you dress simple, you are poor. If you are serious, you are boring. If you are funny, you are immature. If you speak your mind, you are rude. If you are single, people think you are lonely. If you are successful, you are arrogant. If you are struggling, you are lazy. If you are honest, people think you are naive. If you are dishonest, you are untrustworthy. No matter what you do in life, people will always criticize you. So do what fulfills you. Drop a 100 if you watch this far.
That's crazy. Like anything you do in life, man. Anything, literally anything. People just hate the way you walk, you know, like anything. You just so I be though.
I learned a lot about food, a lot about herbs, a lot about the body, a lot about energy, and all of these things can help people. So, there's a lot of sick people in the world, a lot of people who are struggling and suffering, and they're just not happy. And I used to be one of those people, and I used to wish that my life would end. If I was 20, I would say, oh, I can't stand it I don't know if I'm going to live to be another 20 years. I can't go through another 20 years of what I've been through. My mom would look at me and say, oh, I'm so sad to hear you say that. I learned a lot about food, a lot about herbs, a lot of.
You know, like I left out knew a lot. For real. It sucks for her to like die that young, you know. For real.
I need y'all to watch this entire video because your shower could be the source and cause of your disease or the downfall of your health in the future. Stay with me.
Ain't no way the water in Arizona this got the shower leg look like this.
What you just witnessed was this man being exposed to heavy metal toxins that destroyed his skin. This is why I stress everybody should have a shower filtration system in their house. Because when you take a shower, you're taking a shower to become clean, right? But imagine taking a shower and you're drenching your entire body in chemicals from chemtrails and aerosols and heavy metals such as lead, arsenic, mercury, aluminum, and other heavy metal toxins, and you're thinking you're getting clean, but you are actually not, and you are speeding up the rate and cause of your disease. So it's two things I need you to do. One, go get a shower filtration system, and two, get my heavy metal and free radical detox, and it also helps with healing kids with autism. I'm out. I need y'all to watch this entire video because your shower could be the source.
That's vodka. Oh, really? Oh, that's vodka. That's vodka.
Yeah.
Oh, Pepperidge Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Did you
much.
find it?
Yep.
You go to that last text message there?
Oh, what last?
Can I see your text message?
Oh, why?
That looked like my girlfriend's name that had popped down. And I have suspicions of her doing me wrong, bud. So
I mean,
you kind of look like the guy that was described by the detective that I hired.
yeah.
Do you know an Ashley or?
I mean, I used to, but like I haven't talked to them since high school.
Are you guys like intimate or?
No, I have not talked to them in over 10 years. So.
Don't lie to me. I have a heart, man, and
Look.
I have feelings. Please, so if you just want to tell me, I can handle it.
Look.
I'll walk away and you can have her, but I'm guaranteeing you, she'll do the same to you, bub.
Look, mate, I am not involved with her. I promise.
Okay.
Yeah, and I really wish I could help you, but I can't.
All right.
I'm really sorry that you're going through this, mate.
Thanks. You got $1?
I wish I could help, but I'm kind of struggling right now. Oh,
There you go.
thank you.
You're welcome, man. Figure you taking my girl, might as well take my $1 too.
Dan, I'm not taking your girl. I'm not taking your girl. I'm sorry.
Gave him a hug.
Look, I can very much assure you I am in no way involved.
Okay. Thank you.
No worries.
Love you.
Dang. Dang. That's crazy. Imagine really getting your girl taken though. Dang. It's tough. What I say? He can't us really like you for you who you are if he's never really meeting you. Wow.
And say, oh, you need to have a 304 phase. Everybody needs one. You just got to get it out of your system. Why is it in there? Why do you have that desire? Why is it within you? It's not a phase. It's something that clings to you and sticks to you. That 304 phase. What are you benefiting from? A range of experience? You could get that from one person. What are you benefiting from? Variety? So what do you think is going to happen when you're back in a stable relationship with just one person? You're going to start craving that same variety. There's going to be a lot more trauma besides the childhood trauma that you already come with. Now there's going to be this grown trauma of you trying to figure out why you can't be satisfied, why you can't be pleased, why you're not happy, why you want change, why you striving for all these things here, why you want... It's so sad and so distasteful, especially because you have a lot of women who are just aiding and being the demise of their spouse. If he is down, they want to bring him all the way instead of building up. The only person that's supposed to be built up in a lot of these women's minds is themselves. Women say, oh, you need to have a 3.
Now hold on, here we go right here, my people.
If you shot a gun at a gas tank in a car, most people assume that it would cause
She do got a point though. I honestly agree with her.
it to explode. But would this actually happen? Well, the tank usually doesn't have the right amount of oxygen to ignite, and a bullet might cause it to leak, but it wouldn't ignite without a spark. But if there was enough oxygen in the tank, and the bullet created a big enough spark, the chances of an explosion are still low, because gasoline burns rather than explodes.
Right.
If you shot a gun at a gas tank in a car,
I'm not for everyone, and I'm okay with that. If I wanted to be for everyone, I will be you. You're here trying to please the whole world, and guess what? It's never going to be good enough. You're never going to be able to please every single person. Please yourself. Please your goals. Please your mindset. That's what you need to be pleasing, is yourself, not other people. Fuck what anybody else thinks about you. Fuck what anybody thinks you do or don't do. You're spending too much energy and time worrying about what other people think of you. You know who you are. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to prove anything to anybody. Like, who are they? They just have an opinion of you and your life. They have an opinion. You know the truth. And let me tell you, you don't need to prove yourself to people. They don't need your energy. They don't need your time. They don't even need your attention. They don't. You're busy doing you, smashing your goals. You're busy proving yourself that you are that person, that you are that girl, that you are a winner, baby. And when you're a winner, you're not worried about what other people are thinking or doing, because you're too worried about you and winning. Don't worry about them. They're gonna be just fine. Worry about you. Worry about you and improving yourself, because you got this. Yeah. I'm not for everyone.
How is he doing that? Jeez. Do you see this? Ow. I have no idea how he's doing that.
They got you eating the butt of a pig. They have you drinking from the tit of a cow, and when that becomes molded cheese, you eat it. They also have you sucking on the bones of a chicken breast, and then they call it soul food, meaning that it's snatching the soul out of your body. That's why you get so tired when you're trying to digest it. And then you label it or name it the itis. When you hear itis at the end of a word, it means it's inflammation. So when you say you have the itis, that means that soul food diet is giving you inflammation. Like bronchitis, that means you have inflammation to the bronchial tubes. The only diet we need is the vegetation. Vegetation runs the nations. It makes you enhance. It makes you feel better. It balances your hormones. This is the medicine given to us from God. It's fuel. We have to stop eating for taste. We have to stop eating for entertainment, and we have to start eating to uplift ourselves. We have apple juice that comes straight from apples without any preservatives. You can juice them yourselves. They even had the audacity to try to take this apple of Eve off the shelves in America because it was enhancing people, healing people. So they're trying to make it illegal. Family, oh my goodness, it's crazy. Remember, your food is your medicine, and your medicine in your food. Apple of Eve is the truth. Please go grab a bottle before they try to make it illegal in America. All praises be to the Most High. Peace. They got you eating the butt of a pig. They have you drinking from the tit of a cow, and when that...
This man might be the real life Avatar.
Alright, you're good.
This is insane.
This guy's a professional airbender, and his videos have been getting a lot of attention lately. If you don't know what an airbender is, it's supposed to be a person with superhuman powers that can supposedly control the 4 elements of Earth. This, for instance, is the first video that he found out that he had these superhuman powers. Check this out.
Alright, let's see if I can really push this. Alright.
I didn't believe it at first, but it gets crazy.
In this video, he's trying to control the wind to create waves on a lake.
first, it seems like the wind's doing all this, but it's sort of more convincing as
At
time
first,
goes
it
on.
looks as if it could be just a coincidence. But then the next day, this happens. Could be just a coincidence, right? Maybe not. If you pay close attention, only the leaves that he's pointing at are moving in a circular pattern. After he uploaded this video, many internet users left comments stating that this is possibly the real deal, that he might actually have some sort of superhuman power. However, there were many that were still not convinced.
This man might be the real life Avatar.
Alright, here's what a healthy poop is supposed to look like. It's called an S-shaped dark sinker. Equally as good would be a long, smooth log. So if your poop is looking like this, you're in good shape. Now, if you've got these little balls, what I call the meatball poop, or these little rabbit pellet poops, this is a sign of severe constipation. If your poops are lighter in color and floating, this could be some liver, gallbladder issues. And I've got a lot of tips on how to get your gut health so much better. Follow for more natural health tips. Here's what a healthy poop is supposed to look like. It's called an S-shaped.
Poop just looks so disgusting. Real.
So I'm sure you guys have heard about this hurricane that has gone through Mexico and that now is headed towards Texas and then going to go up towards Illinois, then New York, and then maybe to the UK. You ever hear something like that before? Let me tell you what the government is telling you to prepare yourself for the hurricane season.
Hurricane season has officially started, and now is the time to get your game plan in place. This year, make sure the first thing you do is get a COVID-19 vaccine.
And don't tell people to get food or water, maybe a boat, so that they're safe from the water. Tell them to get vaccines. I wonder why they say this. Let's look at this. Because back in the day...
That's crazy.
Men, we have to start pushing health.
YouTube, this is all for entertainment.
Because we always talk about money, who got the most money, but we never talk about health. Because the goal is, okay, we're going to teach you how to get the bag, but we got to start teaching people to live long, to enjoy the bag. The true health. That's right. A lot of people don't go to the doctor. I'm looking at you. You've been to the doctor.
Every year.
And that's the myth. Watch what I'm about to tell you. You pay insurance every month to go to the doctor once a year. Right. So that's a hustle. Yeah. Why would you pay once a month to go once a year? It's crazy. I tell people, fuck that once a year shit. You gotta start going every 3 fucking months, because let's say you are sick. And you wait a year because you don't know what's going on internally. By the time you get there, you fucked up. So we gotta step our game up on understanding our health, going for walks, going to getting sun, and not waiting till men get erectile dysfunction that think something's wrong with them. Men, we have to start pushing health.
What you're seeing here is water memory. You can do this experiment yourself just by showing an image to water for around 30 seconds and then freezing the water, and you will see a reflection of the image you showed it. This proves that water holds memory, it has consciousness. This is because water can change its structure depending on the vibrations it comes into contact with. This is where things start to get a bit crazy with words. Placing the word schizophrenia in water and then freezing it shows this image of a double-faced person. This proves that water is intelligent and is reacting to vibrations of the words. Now that you understand this concept, what do you think happens when you are drinking Monster Energy, or with cans which imprinted the word of death? You are drinking crystallized water with the imprinted vibration of death. You are filling 70% of your body, which is water, with the vibration of death. Tap water is mixed with sewage and all sorts of toxins inside of these facilities. Although they may remove some of the toxins from the water, the crystallized vibration of this water is still very bad. The ancients didn't just build beautiful water fountains for no reason. They had a purpose of moving the water so that it restructures the vibration of the water. Water is basically the internet of the earth. It has consciousness and intelligence. This is why you should never place your car keys or your phone next to your water. The energy codes in my bio will allow you to place codes underneath water and then drink it.
So everybody heard about the story about the tortoise and the hare, but the message went over a lot of y'all head. See, because it don't matter how fast you start, it matter how you end. You can't go through life and live through life off of spontaneous energy. You need discipline, structure, and order. That will be talent and luck any day. Because see, the tortoise knew what the end goal was. And the hare was obviously blind to him being in the race. This is why you don't focus on what other people doing. You focus on what you doing. You focus on what your goal is. And don't be a hare where you spontaneously just doing stuff. Have a goal, have a mission, and stick to it. Don't worry about other people's goals. Worry about your goals that you need to complete. You gotta lock in like you the tortoise. Cause we already know that slow motion is better than no motion. So are you gonna be the tortoise where you locked in with the goal, you non-stop continuously building to cross the finish line, or are you gonna be the hare? You spontaneously doing stuff and never finish the goal. Y'all let me know in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom. Stay tuned. So everybody.
No, that's real. For real. That thing didn't even know it was in a race. Come on, man. How? That's crazy.
Fuck! So I was thinking we could spice up our relationship. I think we should add another person to our bedroom. Hear me out. I've been thinking about this. Is it, a MILF? You bugging? Okay, no. How about a black guy? Your friend? A fish? A big fish. Should we post it on OnlyFans? You freak. I'm with it.
He's talking that real stuff on him, man.
Ain't nothing in no cornflakes. What's wrong with you? Ain't nothing in them eggs. Put life in your body. Ain't nothing in that serpent to pancakes. I don't care if they are angel mama.
Angel mama.
Nothing. Fried foods. Bacon, sausage. Eating them worms first thing in the morning. Your body got to deal with the worms first thing. And you're wondering why you go to sleep in the middle of the day. Because the worms go to sleep in the middle of the day because they can't find nothing to eat. The bloodstream's rushing too fast. You wonder why at night you stay awake. Because the bloodstream slows down, the body's time to rebuild itself. Restoration. The worms come out to play tag and eat something. You stay awake. You call it insomnia.
Dang.
Ain't nothing.
That's crazy. Dang, like do people really still eat breakfast? No, I can't. I mean, like a couple of years back, I would eat breakfast a lot every day. Not no more. It's like in this day and age right now, bro, it's just so hot to the point. It's like, dude, who wants to get up and eat eggs, bacon, pancakes, and all that? Like, no, that's not food, man. For real, it's not. The only thing I probably do is like I get up, probably get me a little fruit, something like that, man. Dang, I was like eat some peanuts or something like that.
Look at you, bro. You made it. You're actually trying to change your life around, and you actually came so far. I'm proud of you, man, and you should be proud of yourself too. Be positive, guys. I know it's hard sometimes, but just to let you guys know, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Keep on climbing that mountain. Keep on climbing on the journey. Just someday you'll make it.
So apparently we got crabs that's out here eating Mario mushrooms, because there's no way that we looking at crabs that's the size of my couch. Like, what's really going on? Why do we keep seeing these gigantic crabs pop up? And lil' bro look like he want all the smoke. Like, I didn't even know crabs got this big. Like, lil' bro and them actually look like they've been training with Larry the Lobster. And the reason why we probably don't see stuff like this is probably because they would go extinct fast. And the big back community would just have a field day with this. Like, just imagine a crab leg that's the size of your head. Yep, the obesity rate is definitely going through the roof. Because the big back community would just have a free-for-all. But once again, like I said, we really don't know what's at the bottom of the ocean. Because if we didn't know that it was giant crabs like this, just imagine what else lies at the bottom of the ocean. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts on what y'all think about Mr. Krabs' big cousins being spotted on camera in the comments. Like and follow for more wisdom and stay tuned. And remember, if y'all
From kitchen waste to culinary wonder, let me show you how I turn this leftover prickly pear pulp into this delicious glaze that I put on this monster-sized pink oyster mushroom. I made this fire prickly pear juice, and instead of throwing the pulp out and letting it go to waste, I decided to add it to a glaze to put on these pink oyster mushrooms. It enhances the flavor, it adds more nutritional value to the glaze and less food waste and maximizing. Ooh, wait, that's beautiful. From kitchen waste to
You know the food good when you get the dancing. You know it's good when you get the dancing like that.
What is going on in the grocery stores in America? I've never seen
Somebody
this
tell me what's
before.
going on at Coke. This is the third six-pack that I've gotten that does this. They're not carbonated and they're flat.
Makes
like
no
if
sense.
I wanted Pepsi, I would have bought Pepsi. What is happening?
There's something weird in this little jar.
Sauce should not do that.
No.
That was nasty.
My radish was moving like that. Do you see that? What is that?
Seriously, what is going on?
First of all, I soaked this meat in the vinegar, and yes, it changed color. Like, it went from pink to brown. So I was like, okay, maybe it's just the vinegar that got in there. But why is this beef holographic?
Anybody ever seen an asparagus like this? Check this out. Fresh out the box. Look at this.
Now
What
that's
the
odd
hell
for
happened to
sure.
these guys? I have never seen an asparagus
Like
like
they
that before
morphed
in my
together.
Dog, so this used to be an apple. What the fuck is this?
That's not an apple I've ever seen before.
This was an apple.
Stay
Look
weird.
at the stem.
What is going on in the grocery stores in America?
He said this used to be an apple. What? Cause nah, that did not. Dude, that was like a sponge, fake apple or something. That's crazy. I ain't never seen an apple get that spoiled and it look like that. That's not no apple.
We get paid to rap about that stuff. They actually pay us more when we rap about more ignorant stuff. So I make sure I even align and come talk on stages like this.
Man, I was flooded with millions of dollars from the time I was 16. And I woke up one morning and I was like, damn, they got me. Man, look at the shit I spoke about. Look at the shit I put in these people's ears. Man, I feel very wrong about a lot of things. How many lives I actually am responsible for when it comes to my music? How many kids and people have gotten caught or put this shit in their ears and actually hurt someone? And now I'm sitting back like, damn.
It's weird. I've been having these weird feelings lately, and that's kind of why I didn't want to do this song, Shake It, or like any drill songs, because it's like these songs are activating like these demons that I killed. I don't want to be that girl anymore. Like, I just want to be a mother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that old Cardi anymore. She ain't gonna be no city girl.
So Summer ain't allowed to be no city girl?
No. I want her raised totally different. Like, you know, I don't even want her to even see the light of day like that. Like, I really want her to just be like, you know, like level-headed, a schoolgirl, and just on the...
Sad, man. This is why XX Tentacion is dead. He was saying this years ago. Yeah, indeed. They don't, I mean, he was saying that. Like, these rappers and stuff, they don't really care about, you know, hoping people. They just want to, you know, make money and, you know, cause bad frequency. Put out a bad frequency to the people. It's sad. RP X though. I feel like X would really change. He really did change it for real. He would have really changed it more too for real. That lady. No. We call him the popos and you gotta go to jail. You gotta pay something. You gotta do something. You're not gonna just dump all of my stuff like that later. No.
Fast. 40 days represents overcoming death. It's the number of days that Jesus fasted for, and I kind of feel like I'm on a journey sometimes. Don't really know quite where I'm headed.
At the end of the fasting, she came to me. I heard the door opening at 2 o'clock in the morning. She said, I completed my fast this morning. I said, what did you see? I saw God. She said, I'm going to make you famous. I said, how?
The Lyrans versus the Draco-Reptilian. This cosmic war took place 387 million years ago. Reptilians ambushed the Lyrans' planet called Planet Avion. They had an extreme blood loss and was more technologically advanced. Prior to this event, the Lyrans were peaceful and never dealt with war. Lyrans fought valiantly, but the Reptilians were too powerful. These beings were very carnivorous. Reptilians were actually consuming the Lyrans as a food source. Reptilians not only consume your flesh, but also your loosh. They begin to feed off the Lyrans' fear of them. Eventually, Tiamat was made aware of what took place with the Lyrans. Then Tiamat freed the Lyrans from the Draconians' bondage. The Lyrans left planet Avion. Lyrans learned from that situation since and became more technologically advanced. The Lyrans versus the Draco-Reptilian.
Stop tweaking about life for a second and look at this image. You are literally a single cell that is wearing armor and grew a lot. Your whole brain, your spinal column, is this, but bigger. You added some meat. And we walk around our whole lives thinking that we are the meat. This stuff, it's all temporary. It's all rented. Our payment is time. So more than anything, this is a call for people to stop reducing God to a single book. Because you think the infinite is gonna just be in a single book. Yes, it can tell you about that, but you can't even think about what the infinite is. We can't even think about what we are. And when you figure out what you are, you will figure out what God is. Stop tweaking about life for a second.
What? No one should feel like that.
You got $1?
For some mysterious reason, in the past few months, there's been loads of videos popping up all over social media of people buying what looks like fake food. It all started just a couple of weeks ago in the United States when several people started noticing that there was something off about the watermelon that they were buying on the supermarkets.
So I got this watermelon up, and I like to rinse my watermelon before I cut it, and it's like peeling. Does anybody has problems with their watermelon like this? Oh my gosh.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Man, that's so like annoying.
There are dozens of videos where people buy watermelon from the supermarket and it looks strange. Sometimes it looks like plastic, sometimes it makes these weird noises, and sometimes, or many times actually, it feels as if it's made out of rubber.
So I cut watermelon for my kids, and they're all bringing it right back, saying they don't like the texture. And I've seen enough videos of people posting rubbery watermelon. I can't believe I got one. I got a rubbery watermelon. The texture is so weird. Like, you gotta bend it so far before it will break.
But it wasn't just rubbery, there was something else about the watermelon that was bothering a lot of people.
Okay, y'all, I threw this watermelon out over a week ago. It smelled really good. Bought it for more. Cut it open, and it was like plastic. Tasting it was absolutely horrible. I didn't really know what to do with it, so I threw it outside. This is a week later. It looks like mud. What's going on?
It was pretty obvious that there was something off about the watermelon and a lot of people were noticing it. But here's the thing, it wasn't just the watermelons.
There you go. Ma.
People were also noticing the same thing happening with avocados, blueberries, bananas, and the list goes on.
We got it from the supermarket, but when she opens it and she breaks it in half, it gets very tough and doesn't really break. And when it pulls, it's like it's glue. It's very tight and doughy. It looks very, very fake and Play-Doh.
In this next video, Ari Osborne explains how she bought blueberries in the supermarket. When she gave it to her kid, she noticed that one of them looked like it was made out of rubber. Check this out.
It's left in her little bowl and I put it down the drain for the garbage disposal. And I push the button, you know, it's doing its thing, but there's a clanking and it sounds like something's stuck. So I go in the drain and there's a blueberry that's not breaking apart. It's not. I pick it up and why is there a rubber blueberry in my toddler's snack?
She cut it in half and it actually looks as if it's made out of silicone or something like that. Strange, isn't it? But it gets even stranger. In this next video, a woman tests out the food in the supermarket using a magnet, and this is what happens.
Look at this shit. Put a magnet that I got from here into the great chicken. Let's try great. Look at that shit.
After these videos were posted and became a viral sensation, it made a lot of people ask the same question. Are we possibly eating fake food? What's your take?
Yeah.
For some
mystery, we definitely eat some bull crap for sure. Cause ain't no way we seeing all this, you know. You getting your watermelon all messed up and no. Say doing something to our food for sure.
Okay, maybe everyone but me knew this, but I just learned from the book I'm reading, I'll put it right here, that the 3 meals a day thing, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, is from colonialism and white supremacy. That when the European colonizers came and saw the indigenous people eating when they were hungry.
Yep, trust me, we know. We know to only eat when the sun is right in the middle because we understand the natural rhythm of things. The problem is certain people think they are civilized than the indigenous people. But we've been knowing to only eat once a day and to actually only eat not out of addiction, but when you feel the energy to recharge. That's when we eat. We've been knowing. So decolonize. Decolonize your mind.
Okay, maybe everyone but me knew this, but I just learned from the book I'm reading, I'll put it right here, that the 3 meals a day thing.
Cleaning your teeth ain't the only thing you can do with toothpaste. And if your grocery cart look like this, comment real. I got a special book for you.
How powerful is toothpaste? You won't know until you see the last one. 1. Rice and toothpaste. Mix them to make super glue. 2. What to do when your white clothes turn yellow after a summer. Put the clothes in a basin. Add 5 centimeters of toothpaste, a little bit of salt, an appropriate amount of laundry detergent. Soak in 50°C warm water for 10 minutes. Gently scrub it. You'll have a new piece of clothing again. 3. Toothpaste and white wine. Brighten and remove rust. 4. Towels not clean? Put the towel in the sink. Add 1 centimeters of toothpaste, salt, white vinegar, and laundry detergent. Add 50°C warm water. Let it sit for 10 minutes. Gently rub it a few times. The towel will be clean immediately. 5. Toothpaste and laundry detergent. Eliminate stains on mesh shoes. 6. Add Sprite and toothpaste to a bowl. Mix well and pour into a spray bottle. Spray on the wall where kids have drawn. Wipe and it's clean. 7. Open the toilet tank lid. Take a tube of toothpaste. Cut a small hole with scissors. Put it in the toilet tank. This keeps your toilet clean and fresh for a year.
We literally be consuming Cleaning products. We need to get away from the processed foods, bro. Get my ebook. This ain't a game. Cleaning your teeth.
That is crazy. What a toothpaste can do for real like that. Did y'all hear what it said? It said it can keep your toilet clean for a whole year just by throwing a piece of toothpaste in the toilet. Not the toilet, but you know, the toilet bowl. Not the bowl, but you know what I'm talking about. Y'all saw it. That's crazy though. Dang. And then this is what we use to brush our teeth. That's a shame.
I want you to think about this. The fact that you're given 2 kidneys, not 1, you're given 2. And you fuck up all 2 of them to the point that they're gonna put you on a machine to clean your blood for you. That alone shows that your lifestyle is not good. You're killing yourself. You're living a detrimental lifestyle where your internal organs can't even function. Imagine that. Your inner world cannot even keep up with the lifestyle that you're living on your outer world. And it's the inner world that actually matters. If your outer world lifestyle is literally killing your inner world, that alone shows you that, yo, that's not a good lifestyle for you. You gotta change your lifestyle. You see what I say? Dandelion root is gonna help you with your kidneys. Stinging nettle root is gonna help you with your kidneys. And cleavers are gonna help you with your kidneys to break up the calcification. So dandelion root is gonna help you. Stinging nettle root is going to help you in cleavers, especially the cleavers. The cleavers are very good for the kidneys, okay? And staying away from dead animals, stay away from processed sugars, okay? Stay away from food coloring, stay away from artificial flavors, okay? Yeah. I want you to think about this.
The astral world correlates to the 4th DNA strand, 4th chakra, and corresponds to the energy wave spectrum known as the color green. A lot of people and humans, when they dream, their consciousness is going to the astral world. If you remember your dreams, it's a very good sign that you have embodied your 4th DNA strand. Now, there's a split in the astral world, and there's a lower 4th astral world where disembodied energies and entities hang out just looking for a frequency match to latch on to a human body. They're stuck in a cycle of reincarnation. So it's important to be mindful if you're going to astral travel or when your consciousness leaves your body to have the appropriate protection. But there's good news. We are now creating new timelines and reconstructing the astral world for true ascension. The astral world correlates to the 4th DNA strand.
And so you shouldn't eat grapes because the grapes nowadays are fake. You see, if you ever walk into the store and see grapes on the shelves, you will actually notice more.
Yeah. These do be faking. Them grapes be trash too. For real. Unless you get like the green ones or something like that. Grapes be trash. And if you get lucky and get some seeds in it, them the best ones, for real. Y'all ever had seeded grapes? Man. Yes, them just hit. For real. That made me feel like that's really a robot. I mean, Trump really a robot. I mean, if they able to do that, come on, man. It's just a matter of time.
The mark of the beast. On the North Pole of Saturn, you have the cube. At a pole of sides is a 6-pointed star, 6 triangles and 6 sides, 666. The human body is made out of carbon, which is 6 protons, 6 electrons, 6 neutrons. Your body is the beast. You are not your body. The Bible even says, for it is the number of a man, and that number is 666. You are the Christ, the intelligence within the physical body. The Bible says, Satan, who is the god of this world, has blinded the minds of those who don't believe. The god of this physical world is time. We live in a soul system, not a solar system. We started in the stars, you see the word? We hit Saturn first and then incarnated through the 7 planets, which are the 7 days of creation, the 7 chakras, and then entered the heart, which rearranged means earth. Satan blinds the mind. We forget who we are, and this is shown within the symbol. All of the planet symbols are made out of the sun, moon, and earth. Saturn's symbol is the earth cross and the moon crescent. The sun is the soul, the moon is the mind, the earth Earth is the physical body. The Saturn symbol is showing you matter over the moon, matter over mind, when it should be mind over matter. It's also where the number 5 came from. This is why we have 5 senses, the 5 senses of the physical world. Saturn is basically the computer running this simulation of this time matrix. You are in the game cube of Saturn. Everything in this physical world has 6 sides: up, down, back, forward, left and right. Jesus cross is an unfolded cube. Your consciousness died when it came into a physical form. Satan is Saturn. 666, the mark of the beast.
Muscles are where you dispose of glucose. The difference between you and someone with type 2 diabetes so bad that they're going to get their digits amputated is an extra 1 teaspoon of glucose in the bloodstream. That's how critical it is that we regulate our blood sugar. And the most important part of blood sugar regulation is having muscles that are big enough to put the glucose into and that are insulin sensitive enough to respond to the signal of insulin. Muscles are where you dispose of glucose. The difference between you...
Bro, do me a favor. Stop living in the past, bro. That girl that break your heart, that friend that betray you, bro. Forget about it, bro. Let it go. Let it go. Because at the end of the day, what happened yesterday is a lesson. But you woke up today. You get to eat today. That's a blessing. Because you have to understand that there's so many people right now that didn't get the chance to wake up and enjoy their life. There's so many people today, bro, that didn't make it. So stop living in the past, bro. It's like you're driving a car and you're looking what's behind you. Eventually you're gonna crash to what's in front of you, right? Bro, you have to focus on what's in front of you, not what's behind you, bro. Leave it. Leave it. Just let it go. You have a pen right now. You have a pen right now to write your future, to continue the story. Why aren't you doing it? Let's go. Bro, do me a favor.
Letting go is like the hardest thing to do, but you gotta do that, man. For real. Gotta let go. The hardest things for you be the goodest thing for you, for real. Just be like that, man. And the easiest things for you be the unhealthiest things for you, for real.
Hey, my nigga, stop beating yourself up about that shit, bro. Everybody fuck up, everybody make mistakes sometimes, bro. It's a part of life, bro. If anybody tell you they perfect and they ain't never made no mistake, or they ain't never fucked up, bro, then guess what? They lying to your ass. Cause ain't nobody perfect, bro. People can play perfect, but at the end of the day, people ain't perfect, bro. You beating yourself up about the situation, being like, damn, I should've did this, damn, I should've did that. I know it's a lot of things we could've and should've and would've did. You feel me, bro? But that ain't the case no more, cause guess what? It's in the past. There's nothing you can do about it now. You feel me, bro? The past ain't a place to dwell on and cry about and beat yourself up about. Hell nah. It's a place to learn from, to see what you could have done different, and to find out shit about yourself. It go to show you your character. It's like, damn, I really did that. Okay, that's show the person I was, and that's show what I need to work on to be the person I want to be, the person I'm aiming to be. You feel me, bro? That shit not meant to just dwell on and cry about, dog. So the thing I want you to start doing, bro, is beating yourself up about pointless shit that you can't change now, about situations that's over with, that you can't do nothing about now, cause that shit in the past, bro. So just let that shit go and just learn from the situation. That's the best advice I can give you, bro. Hey, my nigga.
A lot of us have been written out of history, and it's called paper genocide. Laws were passed starting in 1700s, 1800s, but the final law that was passed was called the Racial Integrity Act, which was passed in 1924. This act changed people it took your nationality away from you and reduced you to a racial category. So that would be Negro, colored, things of that nature. So a lot of us, when you look back on your the census reports, you're gonna find that a lot of your ancestors were documented as being colored. Now, when you understand that the original term for colored represented anyone who was indigenous and what they would say Native American and black, right? But the point is, black is not a nationality. So when they deal with when they say black, they hide in a nationality. A lot of us have been written out of history, and it's called paper genocide.
The only
Y'all see that? What's going on right there? That's a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. going on?
They're making our food out of people. Next thing, they'll be breeding us like cattle for food. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them. Promise, Tiger. I promise. I'll tell the exchange. You tell everybody. Listen to me, Hatcher. You gotta tell them. Silent breed is people.
Are we eating people? Let me just start by saying none of this is real. It's all for entertainment purposes only. There's a huge scandal with this company. I don't know if I should say the name or if it'll get me flagged, but it's a biotech company that claims to have reverse engineered human taste and aroma receptors. Their product is in almost every processed food item that you consume. Pepsi, Lay's, Gatorade, McDonald's, who has also been rumored to use in their food. But a lot of people claim that this company produces their addicting food additives from cells. Definitely research it. It's pretty creepy. And that is only one example of real life Soylent Green.
And then dumped down the drain to be recycled into the municipal water supply. And so people are drinking it, they're showering in it, they're doing their laundry in it. And this is happening in most states across the country. In most major cities, they're recycling.
I hate knowing stuff about this. Like knowing that type of stuff right there, it just makes you so like, dang, nothing is said. You know, literally, you can't escape nothing.
Eyes which goes to your pineal, and the photons that come on those angles of light carry messages, and it happens when you close your eyes. Your pineal is stimulated when you close your eyes. Now the powers that be don't want you to use it, and thus we've all heard of calcification. You can decalcify your pineal gland. So the Vatican know of this knowledge. They truly know of it. They cannot not know of it. And the pine cone sits on the staff of the Pope also. I've mentioned this before. What is this pineal gland that everyone's talking about, and what happens when you trigger it or activate it in meditation, as people always ask? Well, the pineal gland is a very interesting organ in your body, or gland as it is, and it's actually filled with fluid. And surrounded around there are very similar structures to that of the retina of the eye. Now, something which is very, very interesting about the pineal is that it's connected to the same sensory visual part of your brain as what your two eyes are. Now, inside this fluid, they say there are small crystals. And of course, the pineal gland is light reactive, but it is stimulated by darkness. Science has shown us that in darkness, the pineal is stimulated. This is why we dream at night time when the eyes are closed. Your pineal is the thing that conjures these dreams into you, or brings you into the dream reality, as it were. Now, with this little gland in your head, and it is, as I say, filled with fluid which has small, tiny crystals within it, it is ultimately your connection to higher dimensions of reality. It is your connection to the spiritual plane. It is, as it was said, the seat of your soul. Now, the pineal gland, being that connection, is something that should be nurtured and looked after. And as I say, every religion, every scripture, every messiah, every spiritual teacher pretty much has leaned towards this, if not directly, then in a mystic sense. We can look to the ancient Middle Eastern religions, such as things within Egypt and the symbology of Samaria, and you see several constant references to the pine cone. The largest statue of a pine cone on planet Earth at present is situated in Vatican City. So the Vatican know of this knowledge. They truly know of it. They cannot not know of it. And the pine cone sits on the staff of the Pope also. I've mentioned this before. So what exactly is this pineal of yours? As I say, it's a connection to the higher dimensions, and it should be nurtured, cared for, and looked after. Now, I see inside there is fluid and there are crystals. Now, melatonin is created within the pineal, and they say DMT is a precursor from this. Just as with Moses had to reach the land, the promised land, flowing with milk and honey, milk, serotonin, honey, DMT, and amber substance, serotonin, milky white substance. Thus in meditation you reach the same promised land, the land flowing from your pituitary and pineal of milk and honey. Now DMT, the problem you have is we can't actually autopsy a human being fast enough because of DMT's chemical state to prove that DMT is being created within there. But we know melatonin.
I don't know what's going on with this video.
Watch how Kobe acts when it's time to go on a walk. You wanna go for a walk? Huh? You wanna go on a walk, buddy? Okay. Can I put it on? Sit. Good boy. Paw. Good boy. He is officially pooped. Usually he'd be way ahead of me, but he's right here with it. We almost walked 2 miles and baby boy is pooped, okay? Watch how Kobe acts when it's time to go on a walk.
That's crazy, though. Like, how dogs, it's almost like they really understand what you're saying to them. It's crazy.
If you have hair loss or thinning of the hair that won't grow back, you have a damaged nervous system. And I talk to y'all about this all the time, about how your hair is actually an extension of your nervous system. It's an extension of your nervous system, and the extension is in thermoreceptors, environmental receptors, and it sits in something called the Merkel's disc. And what your hair is for, your hair literally scans the environment, brings signals back to alert certain types of amino acid structures that the allopathic community call proteins, and it literally tells you how to interact in your relationship with the environment. If you have hair loss or thinning,
what are y'all still doing in America? Like, this could be 5:30 on a Thursday night for you if you just book a friggin' flight.
We were poor, we had rusted fork, you had a silver spoon. Alright y'all, so a lot of y'all been asking about bread replacements. We don't really eat bread like that, but if we were to eat bread, I'm gonna show you the type of bread that we would eat. So here we go. This is sprouted bread. So this is Ezekiel 4:9. This is 7 grain sprouted. Sprouted bread, just think that it's going to digest better. It's going to digest better than regular flour bread or anything like that. If you are to eat bread, if you have to have bread, these right here cook really good in the toaster. They soft in the middle when you cook it. Everything tastes really good. If you are into like grainy bread, this one will probably be the choice. If you're into more of like a wheat bread, this will be the choice. Now, these two are sure to digest really easy in your system. It's not going to be around for days or anything like that. But just like everything in moderation. If you need the bread, get that type of bread. The sprouted. Sprouted is good. Don't get the regular bread. That's going to turn into sugar. It's going to stay around for a long time and it's going to be hard to get off. Get the stuff that's going to come out easy, that's going to give you the nutrients. We don't do that sticking around for days though.
Right.
All right, y'all. So a lot of y'all been asking about.
You don't do that sitting around for days stuff. Yeah, that is true. You don't supposed to sit in the house for that long, you know? Supposed to be getting outside, getting the sunlight. And you know, a lot of people don't do that, so they don't know nothing about that, you know? But hey, they don't know nothing about that, so they don't care about stuff sitting in their body, you know?
oh my God!
Wow, he is lucky. That could have been so bad. Oh man. Ain't no way. Okay.
The fucking squirrel is back. It look evil as fuck. I'm terrified. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, you bitch. The fucking.
She's talking about yes, you. Why is the squirrel like me? What?
The squirrel is back.
Nah, I gotta
It
record
look
that
evil
one
as fuck. I'm terrified. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, you bitch.
That is hilarious.
I'm trying to figure out who the fuck did this, when, and how the fuck is it fitting in the parking spot like a regular car? How are you driving this around? I'm trying to figure out who the
I'm
fuck
trying to
did
figure
this.
that out too. They were like a old. Who made this? That's funny. That's not even funny. That was a bad fall too. I'm not gonna lie, I know that I heard it.
Do you know our bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God? 1 Corinthians 19-20. I can see your sin showing in your physique. What you doing? Sloth, greed, gluttony? Need to try a little glute day combined with gluten-free. You see, too much pride gonna stop you from learning. Not enough gonna keep you where you at. It's you versus you. Comparison gonna generate a wrath towards others until you realize it's just a reflection of your projection staring back. Come on now. And when you lust to bust before generating trust, you gonna end up envious of the one who does trust before the thrust. So we must adjust our disgust to what it is inside of us instead of what we wish it was. Come on now. You gotta embrace your intuition to reposition your decision. You see, we've been conditioned to seek recognition from the opposition, but that's a contradiction to our God-given mission. If you feel like something's missing, go ahead and comment. CYC. Where authenticity is tradition and we don't need permission to go from being different to making a difference. Here's a proposition. You better get up, get over it, and get after it. Choose yourself and let's get in.
I'll admit, for a while I wasn't a believer. I thought the whole cats pretending to be scared by their cubs thing was just one of those feel-good facts we made up, like elephants thinking we're cute or hippos being anything but nature's nukes. Except it turns out that exact thing has been seen in lions, tigers, leopards, and snow leopards, so there's a good chance the rumors aren't just rumors. Apparently cat moms will actively try to boost her kid's pride like a mom putting mediocrity on a fridge. Old Timon's getting the cub confidence to get his own groceries when he grows up. But how are we so sure? Well, one, dogs will do this thing called self-handicapping, where boy puppies will purposely let girl puppies win while playing, cause game is game, just only one of them's playing. And two, let's be real, you'd have to have last night on your birth certificate to fall for that. Oh nah, yeah, you're real scary, buddy. But yeah, this was really just an excuse for me to put all these videos in one place and talk about it. So yeah, the more you know, and I hope you enjoyed because I know I did. I'll admit, for a while I wasn't a believer. I thought
so they just do that to like prepare them for like the wild, basically. Right? Yeah, I didn't know that.
You women and for men, but especially for women, if you feel that you're going to be in danger, do you know there's an old ancient science, if you wear purple, that somehow that's a protecting type of energy. Let me give you another one. There's a black dog called Anubis, Anubis or Anpu, that is in the, what you call it, I think if you can shine the light here, I can show them Anubis. If you're walking late at night and you want to be protected, only thing you have to do is take the black dog Anubis that you're going to find in these Egyptian books, put him on a chain and a leash, and imagine him walking beside you. You don't even have to put him on a chain and a leash. Just imagine him walking beside you. I don't want to disrespect. Don't put the chain on leash. Just imagine him walking with you. Either as the picture of as the form of the dog, the Doberman Pinscher, or the form of the man with the dog head, and have him walk beside you, and ask Anpu or Anubis to protect you. I'm not talking about a physical thing. I'm talking about the realm of imagination. It's called creative visualization or imagination. So you imagine the dog Anubis walking, you women, and for
CERN has accidentally opened multiple portals all around the world, and strange creatures are coming out. Part 2. They have discovered a new creature called a Dracohound. Their diet has consisted of small berries, rodents, and other vegetation. Another animal that they discovered is called flutterpaws. They've also found forest sentinels, which are beetle-like creatures, eating things like plant matter, fungi, and insects. Now the scary part is they found one of these portals under the ocean. Strange ships have been popping out of them. The technology in these ships are way more advanced than ours, and scientists believe that humanoid creatures are flying these things. Make sure you hit that follow button because part 3 is wild. CERN has accidentally opened multiple portals all around.
Alright, y'all. We're gonna call it right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that, got something from it. You already know we're gonna keep these videos coming each and every day. And I appreciate everybody supporting me and all that, you know. We hit 18,000 subscribers. I want to thank you guys for that one. I appreciate y'all. We only gonna keep going up, you know. This is only the beginning. Alright. But with all that being said, make sure you take care of yourself. I'm sending peace, abundance, prosperity, and good health your way. And hey, if the weather is nice outside, y'all, please get outside and take you a walk. You know, we gotta take a walk. Just sit, you know, just sit. If you got a backyard, sit in your backyard. If you like, you know, just try to get some sunlight, okay? Don't just sit in the house all day, alright? Scrolling. Please, get outside for a little bit, alright? Because I do. I know I do. I'll be out there sweating. So, y'all get out there too, alright? With all that being said, like I said, I'll see you guys in the next upload. Peace.